Okay, the differentiation we have seen so far were all of first order. So now we are coming to take question of higher order derivative. Here we will consider second derivative. So we have this question: find the second derivative of y equal to cos ln x. So what we have to do is find the first derivative, which is y prime, and then differentiate y prime again to get y prime prime, which is the second derivative. Alright, so we have our solution: y equal to cos ln x. So y prime, which is first derivative, is equal to d dx of cos ln x. So when we have to differentiate cos ln x, when you differentiate cos, you are going to get sine, and the angle here is ln x, so you maintain the ln x. When you finish, then you multiply it by the derivative of the function inside the bracket. Alright, so we have this one minus sine ln x times the derivative of ln x, which is 1 over x. Alright, so we are going to have our y prime to be equal to minus sine ln x on x. This is our y prime. So we have to find the second derivative. So we have to differentiate this expression or equation here again. So our second derivative, we have y prime prime to be equal to d dx of negative sine ln x all over x. Alright, so here we can bring the negative out and deal with the sine ln x. Okay, so we have y prime prime to be equal to minus the derivative. Here we have to use the quotient rule over here. Okay, so we write x times the derivative of the numerator, which is sine ln x, minus, we keep the numerator, which is sine ln x, and we differentiate the denominator, which is x, all over the denominator squared. Alright, so you have to find the derivative of sine ln x. So our y prime prime is equal to minus, we keep our x, the derivative of sine ln x, we differentiate sine and we multiply it by the derivative of ln x. So when we differentiate sine, we got cos ln x times the derivative of ln x, which is 1 over x, minus, we maintain sine ln x, then we differentiate our x. So when you differentiate x, we are going to get 1 all over x. Alright, so looking at it, you see that this x here can cancel the x over here. So we have y prime prime to be equal to minus cos ln x minus the derivative of so we have found the derivative minus this one, and we are going to get minus sine ln x all over x. Alright, so when you multiply negative through, this sine ln x will become positive. So we can write this one first. So we have y prime prime to be equal to sine ln x minus cos ln x all over x. So this is our second derivative for y equal to cos ln x. Alright, very simple and straightforward.